leaderboards. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. And you can mix and match all of it, so you know you can create all kinds of ways to express yourself.
What's nice is that you just said there's 90 tiers, and a season is 3 months, right? So you have quite a lot of time. You have these.
All right, that was interesting. Okay.
For everyone saying that's normal, I don't care. Normal's shit. Stop saying, oh, it's normal. It's totally fine. That's how other games. I don't care. I don't care. It's bullshit. Stop using that as an excuse. Normal sucks. So stop just saying, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's normal. No, it sucks. I'm not angry. I don't like any of this stuff. I don't like cosmetic cash shops.
Really? He's totally right, man. The fucking pay-to-win shit in Diablo 4.
I don't.
And people defending Diablo. What the fuck? Why would you defend this fucking... This is unbelievable. Blizzard will always fucking do this because the schmucks who play the fucking retail World of Warcraft, fucking this stupid game, what the fuck they doing, the microtransactions, if you pay to win already, became retail with these store mounts, fucking pets and cosmetics and gear. What the fuck? And they doing now with Diablo 4, they did with the Diablo Immortal. This is freaking shit show. A shit game like a Diablo 3.
Like free and paid battle pass.
I said before, guys, if there isn't Diablo 2 Resurrected and classic World of Warcraft vanilla, if there isn't these games, I'll be done. Blizzard, this fucking bullshit. And by the way, the fucking, I don't know what the fuck happened, like I said moments ago, with my PC while I was updating a Diablo 4 server slam. I was updating that, and suddenly my CPU went to fucking 85 to almost to 90 Celsius. Dude, it's fucking overheating. I see overheating. What the fuck's going on? Not my GPU, my CPU. As soon as this stuff, I don't know what the fuck was happening with my PC. I don't know what the fuck. My PC every day works perfectly. I got 3900K, great motherboard, everything. Just PC is one of the top of the line PCs. That's just brutal. One of the expensive PCs, and it's so good with 4090. You know what I mean? As soon as it stopped, everything went normal. Everything went normal. So I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what is going on, dude. What is Blizzard doing? Is this the same Blizzard as we used to know? No, absolutely not. This is a shit show. This is fucking stupid. And not to mention the people who were complaining about the 3080 RTX 3080 from Gigabyte and other, actually, I think was they mentioned another graphic cards. The people have broke graphic cards. Actually, Diablo 4, the beta before was broke. You know, people's PCs, actually not PCs, the graphic cards to them, because the fuck is something was going on that this game kind of broke. And now, I'll be honest to you guys, I'm actually afraid to play this on launch, and I'm afraid to play this tomorrow, this beta, because I don't know what the fuck's going on. I have to all the time on the NZXT, on CPU and GPU temperature, I have to all the time check it out to not going something so fast wrong. And God knows it's not only about temperature. So I don't know what the fuck's gonna do. So I'm afraid to play this game, guys. I'm not even kidding. I was thinking maybe to just be safe, maybe to get this game on PS5. But I want to stream it. If I play on PS5, I can stream it, but you know, I don't have this overlay, you know, this nice, but we have the schmucky TV and everything. It's not going to be quality, you know. And I want to play on a keyboard and mouse. It's not a problem playing on a controller, but still, Blizzard, they don't know what the fuck they're doing anymore.
I don't like it. Not a fan of it. I'm older, and I like the idea of paying $70. I like the idea of when I see gear on somebody, I know they worked for it. I like the idea of seeing that gear and going, man, I want to work towards that instead of I want to go to a shop and pay for it. Every one of these little mechanics that they make to give more money to the game, for me, cheapens the game. It makes all of that matter less. It reduces
Absolutely.
the overall experience, the wonder,
That's right.
the exploration. It all, like, knowing that anyone I see in the game, if I think they're cool, there's a chance that they just bought that armor instead of being like, oh, that gear looks awesome. I wonder what boss he beat and what done.
Yeah, everything. The Blizzard fucked it up. Absolutely. He's totally right. Carnage is totally right. This is so stupid. What the fuck they doing? There's no in retail. You see why the classic World of Warcraft is so special? You see that why the Diablo Resurrected, Diablo 2 is so special? Because when you see somebody with this gear, like in classic World of Warcraft, you see this somebody's wearing a tier 2 or tier 1, whatever, or tier 3 an axe, you know this guy didn't bought it on a store. This guy is special. It's so good. So you know that I get it in the game. I didn't freaking bought this thing. So the Blizzard totally fucked it up with the retail. Totally fucking up with the Diablo 4. I don't know how the fuck they don't see this. Actually, they see it. You know, they probably see it. They're not fucking stupid in the end. They know what they're doing. You know, they know because they gonna freaking have people who defend the game. These fucking assholes who defend this kind of game. And these people gonna bought it no matter what. The most ultimate deluxe or whatever. This version just to get this kind of cosmetics. All these games now from the Blizzard just pay to win. You know, I don't know. I said before, I don't even know why the Microsoft is buying Activision Blizzard. I don't even know. Why am I even talking about this again? Yoav, yo man, yo, Yoav, what's up, man? Haven't seen you for a while. Whoa, nice. I'm glad to see you, man. What's up? What are you doing? What? What's up, man? Are you streaming? Glad to see you, man. Nice. Anyway, guys, so I don't know what the fuck the Blizzard is doing anymore, to be honest. So this is just fucking insane. It's just the Blizzard with retail World of Warcraft in Diablo 4 now, with Diablo Immortal, with Diablo 3, with other games. It's just crazy. Hearthstone, I love Hearthstone when it came out. It was really nice. But now buy this cards, buy this deck of cards, this and this. You can have this. You know, this is just crazy. I don't know what the fuck. I said before, classic World of Warcraft is awesome. Number one for me. Always will be. And I hope the Blizzard will leave alone for us a classic era servers. At least if they don't want to do a season of mastery. Okay, you don't have to. It doesn't even matter in the end. Just leave the classic eras for us that we can play it and do not touch it. Do not change it. Do not touch it. Just leave it how it is so we can enjoy it. If you want to fucked up so much the Diablo 4 retail World of Warcraft, if you want to fuck that up so much, so just go ahead. Just do it. Just fuck it up. These games are so fucking stupid. These expansions are so stupid for retail World of Warcraft. It's beyond anything. Or, you know, I just wanted to leave the Wrath of the Lich King servers. I was thinking to play Wrath of the Lich King Classic. It's not bad. You know, it's kind of saying people that are boring. All right. You know, the Classic Era and Wrath of the Lich King, you know, just leave it. Just don't launch the Cataclysm. I hate Cataclysm. People will run away if you launch the Cataclysm. That would be fucking big mistake if they do that. And I believe they're going to do that. You know, I don't trust them whatsoever. Like I said, I don't even know why the Microsoft is buying Activision Blizzard. That's fucking insane to me. But Microsoft is just schmucks. You know, it's just what they're doing with Xbox. Phil Spencer, he's total schmuck. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing anymore. This fucking Redfall that we played, that we had a video now on YouTube on our channel. You can guys check it out. So Redfall is totally shit show. It's terrible. Optimization is fucked up. The game overall is so terrible. What's now on Microsoft right now is, and on Bethesda, on that game, Starfield. It all depends how Starfield will be. You know, how if the Starfield is gonna suck, I think, you know, a lot of people are gonna be disappointed in Microsoft and Bethesda. This is the last kind of straw and last kind of ace for the Microsoft right now and for the Xbox. Actually, it's not even for the Xbox because the Xbox doesn't have exclusives anymore because they have come into the PC too. So anyway, I don't know. The Carnage is totally right. I love Carnage. He's totally right.
Dungeon.
Yeah.
Nope. Every single.
You know what the
Yeah.
worst part is?
Yeah, he's right.
Completely right.
You know, guys, I said that before. You know, I don't want to turn into rage mode right now with Diablo 4 again. It's just, you know what? Fine. You know, if you want to give it 8 out of 10, or 9 out of 10, whatever, do it. Do it. Fuck it. You know, I'm done raging. People just fucking sending me messages. Don't hate this fucking shit, and I can't just shut up, you know, and not talk about this stuff. So fuck it. You know. Anyway. You know, guys, I don't want to. You know, if you want to play this fucking piece of shit game of retail and fucking Diablo 4, will be great and we'll be playing it. You know, past the game and all this. I hope I'm wrong, but the game is just so full of pay to win. It's so full of pay to win. You can see this with mounts and all this fucking shit. The Paragon levels and it's, you know, I don't want to get into this stuff anymore. You know, Carnage is right.
That you
Yeah.
have people that
I mean,
like they wouldn't normally
anyway.
be gamers, but they're like mobile gamers.
Yeah.
So they're playing like Clash of Clans or Candy Crush or something like that.
Oh, all right. I can't believe what I'm saying. So what the fuck are you getting with the premium battle pass? It says purchase premium battle pass. So what are you getting it? So what are you getting with this?
And there's two sources
All right.
of it. You get it from the season journey, like Joe mentioned, but you
How does this
also
work?
get it from leveling up and playing any seasonal character. So there's 3 levels.
Playing seasonal
Of the
character.
battle pass. There's
Right.
the free track, which, like the name implies, you don't have to pay for. Everybody has access to that. The premium track, which is
Okay.
roughly $10 depending on where you are in the world. And then there's the accelerated track, which is just like the premium track, but it has includes 20 tier skips. It's folks who might have gotten a late start and a special cosmetic, and that one is roughly $25 USD depending on where you are in the world. But let's talk a little bit more about the free and
Talking about the pay to win. Talking about the pay to win.
premium tracks. So the free track has 27.
Where's the days, just went to the store or just download the game right now and just, play it. You buy it for 60, 70. Now it's 70, 70 euros, and just buy it and that's it. And that's it. Without this fucking shit. These days are probably, and just as we're seeing, they're definitely gone.
7 total tiers, and
What a sad fucking shit. This is so sad.
what you're primarily getting from the free track are what's called smoldering ashes. And the smoldering ashes are going to be like the currency that you use to unlock seasonal blessings.
We have a controller, guys, so we can play with the controller too on Xbox Elite Controller Series 2 on PC. So we'll see. We can try that sometimes.
So the seasonal blessings are different buffs you can get that will help accelerate your progress through the season. So you can see, for example, here, plus 3%.
Season blessings.
That's going to help players, level up again, level up multiple characters. And all of these are really just meant to help.
Hold on, stop. Boost to experience earned from the monster kill. Okay. Boost the amount of gold earned on the booster chance to rare materials. Boost the rotation of
players through
elixirs.
that seasonal progression, through that seasonal journey.
That doesn't look very bad right now, to be honest, guys. It doesn't look that bad. What is bad that you need to pay for it. That's what is bad. It's pay to win. But this thing, as I see here right now for the seasons, they're actually pretty good. I'll be honest. This doesn't sound really bad about what you can unlock and when you're playing a seasonal character.
It's important to note, though.
So this is what he's saying. You beat the game. You beat the story. You get the story. All right. Then, so what now? So what then? So what then? So I don't want to, play the same character all the time, even though I beat the game, I beat the story. So what then? So what are you giving me? Not mentioning fucking here are Paragon levels. I don't care for the Paragon levels. This right here, what they're showing right here, it's good. It's good.
You know,
But we'll see.
there is a secondary level
Oh shit, I'm sorry
requirement
guys.
on
So,
every free tier of
my
the Battle
fault.
Pass that contains smoldering ashes. So for example, if you were level 1 and you bought, you know, a bunch of tier skips and hadn't played yet, you wouldn't be able to access the smoldering ashes and spend them until you had actually like leveled up a character and met those level requirements. And this is to, you know, prevent folks from buying.
Is that what he means right there? You know, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to level 20. So you're unlocking this on the level, you know, even though you're buying premium battle pass, right? And then you need to level up a character. Okay.
A ton of tier skips and keep
That is good that actually they still forcing you to level up a character. Not just on level 1, you're buying all this shit.
everybody on a level playing.
You know what I mean?
So that is
I had a question about that actually. So there are no smoldering ashes available in the premium track of the battle pass, right?
that is absolutely correct. It is that all the things that affect gameplay are only in the free track.
Okay.
And so that basically, that's, we've said like it's always cosmetic based. So there's no, you can't pay for power in Diablo 4 because, as you saw, the stuff, the season blessings are on the free track and they have a level requirement. So you actually have to play to get to a certain point. So it keeps everybody in a level playing field.
Right.
Yeah, I see what they're doing. It is actually not that bad. What I said, you still, like Rob Ferguson said, you still need to level up a character to unlock this stuff, even though you're, you need to be that certain level that you can get this kind of stuff. So, and you can get this stuff, you still have to buy it. You still have to buy the premium, this premium or whatever, the top tier, of a battle pass. You still need to buy it, but also you need to level up a character that you can use that which you bought this, so
you may not pay for power in Diablo 4. So yeah, let's talk about next the premium track. So like I mentioned, $10 USD depending on where you are in the world, and this contains 63 total reward tiers. So you add that to the 27 from the free track, you get the 90 total tiers,
90 tiers.
in the battle pass. Yes.
90 tiers. What the fuck? That's a lot.
There is a ton of value in that
Okay.
premium track. So you get 2 full armor sets for every class. And they're really themed to the season. They're meant to be like a celebration of that season's theme. And they're
All right, so top secret. Purchase the premium battle pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to 10. What is this? What the fuck is on this on 6? So you get this sword. It's free on level 2. It's free. These are actually not free, I guess. So this one you need to buy. This one you're getting free on level 8. So they're giving you basically for free stuff. What you're getting for free, it's crap. It's literally crap. It doesn't look good at all. So you need to buy actually this battle pass that you can unlock this on level 10. This nice armor. This is actually a transmog, to be honest. So yeah.
There's other stuff in there. There's the seasonal mount. There's a seasonal mount.
But I see what they're going for. Like I said, it's still pay to win. It's definitely. But what they did here, it's actually change a lot of this. It's not even close how it's not even close like in Diablo 3. Diablo 3 is just way gone. It's just shit show. It's totally. Alright, so this is what I'm saying here. It's even way better than Diablo Immortal. Immortal is worst game ever made. So I hope it won't go that road of Diablo Immortal. So you go totally different. And this what I see right here, it's pretty good. But sometimes on a paper it looks really good, but in practice it could be really bad. We'll see. We'll see everything when we play a full game. This betas, it doesn't do jack shit. It doesn't show nothing. You just level up character from 1 to level 25. You just beat the the first act actually, and that's it. So So yeah. So we'll see how actually will be actually working after you beat the story. So what then? Where do I need to go? What to do? What is the seasons? So so yeah, we'll see.
Armor, which you can see here on this screen. And then there's just like a bunch of fun other little cosmetics like role-playing clothing. You know, for example, we have like a big, you know, pair of white bloomers in there. So there's lots of fun stuff to find in the Battle Pass.
No, that's what I wear when I role play.
I think that's actually a really fun idea, though. So like, it's not necessarily like big armor or things, but just more, just with some of that stuff that you'll find.
And
in
you
the
can
food
mix
track,
and match all of it. So, you know, you can create all kinds of ways to express yourself.
What's nice is that you just said there's 90 tiers, and a season is 3 months, right? So you have quite a lot of time. You have base.
The only thing is, what I don't like about the seasons, correct me if I'm wrong here, guys. When you, after the season lasts for 3 months, all right. So you buy premium for that season. Let's say you spend the money from a lot for these freaking things, these tiers. So if you get to the level 90 and all these 90 tiers, so after the season, it's over. So you lose all of this, and then you have to buy this premium battle pass. You know what I mean? How does this work? So
also, we're looking at that image.
That's what I want to know about
There's
this.
that top secret label.
Is that the question that I just asked a couple of minutes ago?
Idea of trying to make sure that level up experience from 1 to 100 is really engaging and fun, and very punchy when items drop for you, that your power progression feels a certain way as you play. So you do, as a result of that, we do balance around the idea of playing over the course of a quarter character, right? You can play a lot longer than that if you want, absolutely.
Right.
We want to make sure it feels really good to play inside that 9-day period. We are going to be having players like re-roll and make new characters with every new season, and be able to experience the growth of their character over the course of each of those quarters.
And I think you might have said it, but just because you talked.
So the question is actually, it is what I said. So the answer actually for that question, it is what I said. After the new season starts, you lose all of this stuff because you have to play with a new character. It doesn't stay forever. You know what I mean? Oh.
Talk really fast. I want to make sure it's really clear.
How dare you? No one has
said it, but just because you talk really fast, I want to make sure it's really clear.
How dare those quarters?
And I think you might have said it, but just because you talk really fast, I want to make sure it's really clear.
How dare you? No one has
This guy's
said that about me.
what the
I'm a
fuck?
talker and you beat me. So the notion around though that you basically have to complete the campaign at least once before you can truly experience the season, right?
Yeah, that's true. Actually, there's a couple things that so once you unlock a couple things, you'll have them for your account from that point forward. I can just kind of maybe just throw all
go right
those in
ahead.
right now.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, we get so many questions about it. I think it'd be good if we clear it.
Yeah, sure. So first thing is, when you complete the campaign on any character, whether you're playing in the hardcore mode of the game or the normal mode of the game, no matter what difficulty of the game that you're playing and you beat the campaign on, from that point forward, every character that you make, you're going to have the option to skip the campaign as part of playing that character. So if you play the campaign as part
Okay, that's good. You know, I don't want to play anymore the campaign after I beat it. You know, after we beat the campaign, that's it. That's what I said, guys. I don't want to. This is it. Once I beat the game, except if the story is really good and surprised me. Oh my god, dude, what a story! That story is so awesome. You know, that if this happens with the story, then yes, actually, then it will be, you know, just more reason to get back to the story of the game. But although I doubt it, it's every time, you know, just. Like Diablo 3, I have to mention, fuck's sake. These games, you know, it's just beat the story. Okay. So, what I have to do right now so I can, you know, if I roll another character, an alt actually, so I can skip all of the story. and the cinematics and story. So how can I level up a character without the story? That's what the question is. They put renown in Diablo 4 from the retail World of Warcraft from the Shadowlands. Is there a renown now? Yeah, in Dragonflight too. I don't know. I don't know if even playing the Dragonflight, so I don't know. Someone from the retail World of Warcraft, they bring in renown from to Diablo 4. Unbelievable.
Used to get a number of different, rewards for your characters on that realm from that zone. So new skill points, new healing potion charges, things like that. You've got a chance to see before.
Right.
But you also get a permanent stat boost.
Right.
For all characters on your account.
One of the main reasons to go after the altars.
Yeah, right. But we don't want you to need to necessarily go after them every single quarter to go and collect all of these. We think it's really fun, particularly the first time, to go and find all of these things.
Right.
So once you get that stat boost the first time, that stat boost is going to apply to all other characters in your account from that point forward.
Right.
Yeah, so you don't have to get those again over and over again. And when it comes to Renown, you don't need to go get every Altar of Lilith to finish off the Renown track in each one of these zones.
Sure, it's like the season journey. You don't have to do everything on the Renown track to get all the Renown. You can do it. Maybe I want to do, maybe Strongholds are my favorite feature, so I can lean into Strongholds or whatever. So, but what you're saying is, hey, I played the campaign, I found all these Altars of Lilith the first time, and now when we go into a season, they are hidden again, but I still keep all the buffs I got the first time, all the things that are permanent, like the +2 intelligence, +2, God knows I need +2 intelligence, and +2 strength and what have you. But the idea of going and finding an altar to add more renown to the pool to progress, I can still do that. Like
Absolutely.
I can still go find them if I want to.
Yeah, and you get a little bit of experience for doing it as well. So yeah, they're still kind of fun to stumble across as part of your regular play experience within a season. You just don't have to get them all again if you don't want to. There's other things you can do instead.
Okay, so I think we covered what sticks around.
That's right.
So that's great.
But like the entries in your Codex of Power are going to reset, so you're going to have to go find those aspects again.
Go to the dungeons.
Yeah, go do the dungeons again. So yeah, those are the things you're going to reset.
Yep. Great. Okay, so that definitely great long-term. That was really on topic, actually, in terms of long-term progression, because it actually is long-term progression.
Yeah, by the letter of the law, it's long-term progression. So yeah, Rod's 100% correct. Thank you.
But when you think about...
Nice, we have 38 subscribers on YouTube, guys. Nice, nice. We're rising. Nice, nice, nice. Huh? Yep. We're getting 38 subscribers. They're getting more and more subscribers. We're getting a lot of subscribers. We're getting really on YouTube. On Twitch, we're just getting lower, but in YouTube, we just looks like people really like what we're doing on YouTube, and yeah, nice. Nice, nice. 1.2k for that. Just relax and play World of Warcraft. I got 1.2. We got 1.2k for this shorts. Yeah. So people like the shorts and the distant videos. We really need to pump the videos more to shorts. People like it. It's just nice.
What else do seasons provide an opportunity for? Like you talked about, like all these things. Okay, we have a new quest line, we have new mechanics, we have all this progression, but it's also an opportunity to kind of react to player feedback and also what you're seeing in terms of the data coming in terms of balance or things that maybe we need to smooth out and sand down.
Back and react to it with updates to the game. Now, things is going to be basically it's the best versions of this are always a conversation with the player base as we play and a conversation with the community as we play.
Really? Oh, no shit.
As we're going to be receiving feedback.
You want to listen to community? Really, Blizzard?
Back and we're seeing how certain features and content is performing. That gives us opportunities to sort of like respond to that feedback and react to it with updates to the game. Now, things take lead time, so if we see immediately after launch that there's something that we could maybe make an improvement on, it's tough to like immediately and very quickly turn around like big changes. But we want to make sure that we are carefully iterating to make Diablo 4 the best version of itself that it can be as we go.
Yeah, and this is like it brings up to the point like where we just had betas and we literally took the feedback that we got from the community, which we were obviously super appreciative of because it just makes a better game in the end of the day, and people will actually be able to experience those changes from the beta in the server slam weekend this coming weekend because of that feedback. So players providing feedback on our forums, on Reddit, social media, we're always reading through all of that stuff to have that. So yeah.
And I think it's worth mentioning too, in terms of the way that, like, in order to do to have a game that has seasons all the time, in sort of this, or like having quarterly seasons, you're not like once season 1 launches, we start season 2. Like season 2 has to be pretty much like very much in flight, and that's what I think Joe was talking about around the idea that we're going to be as responsive as we can. So if there's a bug, or especially if it's something we can fix on the server, like we'll do things quickly. But if there's a big change, it may take a season to get there, just because season 2 is already mostly in the can by the time season 1 is.
That's how game development works, everyone.
What? You're developing things ahead of time? Unbelievable. That's why we know we have zombies. And so, but just something in terms of patience and understanding is that
Rob is really going at it, this zombie thing, you know?
the way that you have to build seasons is you're basically having 2 seasonal teams that are leapfrogging each other with, like, we kind of call it the odd team and the even team, to be able to keep up that pace. And so that's why I was like, oh, I saw this thing in season 1, it's definitely addressed in season 2. It may not, if it's big enough. It may be that season 1 thing we saw is in season 3 because it was big enough.
I'm not playing the season character. If this character is gonna be deleted, the battle pass, if you bought this thing, if I bought the battle pass, it's gonna be deleted. I don't want to do that. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to. I won't play the seasons. I just want to, just normally just play the character. That's it. So I don't know how this actually works. I didn't play really a lot Diablo 3 as season character. I played just very little, so little. So
To require that time.
Yep.
So
Just absolutely right.
just understand how that.
I'm the guy. I see the game, that I like. I just want to enjoy it. I don't care about these kind of systems and all this fucking shit. Yeah, okay, you care about this in a way, but not really. I just want to enjoy the game. I just want to enjoy the game. Fuck all this shit. Fucking do this, do that, do this. It's so complicated. Just getting complicated. This guy's getting complicated too much.
Yeah,
You know,
so
just-
reacting to bug fixes and other things, that's going to be another really big part of the live service team's job, right? So like everything we're doing within seasons, we want to make sure that we're constantly responding to that kind of feedback from players and kind of making the game better as time goes on.
Well, the other part of the season is like, we've got a lot of positive response on our character creation. And it would be great to get Kagan back in to talk about sort of how we think about customization during the season, because we know maybe talk a little bit about what you can actually find in the world, but also, what we're excited about with the shop.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the game is full of hundreds of incredible transmogs, that you'll unlock just by salvaging gear.
Fun.
And the transmogs in the game really give you this this power,
All right.
this sense of like visceral power progression for your character.
Right.
I don't like transmogs, but all right. Like in Retail Wolf.
And so
Whatever.
they're meant to really like bring that to life, grounded in Diablo's story and its world and its lands. Or you want to be a big barbarian that like rips the tongues out of your enemies and puts them on your armor.
Very specific. That was very specific.
Though that's good.
Slightly unsettling, but very specific.
Yeah. Perfect.
You can, the shop is going to help provide a lot of this like diversity in the types of fantasies, and then you can take all those pieces and mix them.
That doesn't sound bad. What I'm hoping, guys, that this is gonna happen with Diablo 4. Some of these ideas what they haven't had, this actually on a paper sounds kind of amazing. Not to mention this pay to win shit. Just this idea is really amazing. What it's actually just telling me now, what is actually what I was thinking now when I listened to this. This is really good update Q&A. I mean, it's not Q&A right now, but it's update of the D4 right now. The new update. What is actually is this sounds like it's like retail World of Warcraft how it should be. You know what I mean? It's actually kind of sounds strange, but this idea is really good. But I don't know. This could be said about retail World of Warcraft. Oh, this idea is really good, but in a practice and when we play, it's fucking this is shit show, man. What the fuck is this? So I don't know. It sound good. This sound good what she's saying here, but still, we'll see.
Match them with the cool stuff that you find in the game to express yourself all kinds of ways. And
Yeah, I think one fun thing about this too, like players got a chance, like I saw.
I really, guys, I just want to say right in front that I really want the Diablo 4 will be really successful and really, really awesome game. A really proper, awesome Diablo game. I really want it. I don't want this game to fail, dude. I'm a big fan of Diablo. I'm a big fan of Diablo. Diablo 2 is the best game, one of the best game ever. And Resurrected, definitely. But, dude, Diablo 3 is a shit show. Diablo Immortal is a shit show. It's one of the worst games ever. So it's hard to have some kind of, you understand, I have a hard time, believing that something from this is gonna get in right way. That this is gonna be a good product in the end of the day. I want it to, but I have big doubts because of these kind of past games now. So I don't trust them really. I'm sorry. I don't trust Blizzard anymore. And I really want that, that this is really be awesome, proper Blizzard Diablo game. And I hope it will be. So we'll see, man. We'll see. This idea is really good, but in the end of the day, let's see. We'll see.
Ripping, is that the fun thing?
Absolutely,
tongue
absolutely.
ripping.
But no, I was actually going to talk about. I was going to talk about our previous betas. We got a chance to see a lot of players making really cool-looking customized characters in the game, and all of the gear they're collecting, it's still very low-level gear. Like there's much more stuff to go find.
Wait, there's
Yeah,
more
wait
beyond
till you
level
get
20?
to the end game.
There's a lot more looks and appearances to find as you're progressing through more of the game.
One of the things I love about the equipment that's in the game is that we actually do regional themed armor and such.
Oh, here we go.
Well, this is not.
Here's our side-by-sides.
This is not my point, but it's
Some poses for the in-game armors.
know.
In all,
Game. You can see Death Raven, the shop guy. But
Tight.
yeah, so you can see sort of like a side-by-side of
So this on the left is in-game, and this is a shop. This is if you buy the gear. Dude, in-game, it looks way better. I hate this fucking shop. Fuck, I hate microtransactions.
in-game armor for the bar. Out for tons of really cool, diverse.
In-game and shop rogue. The both of them look cool. Fuck, man, in-game, it's just...
tacits. I love the tacits on the in-game armor.
Whoa.
And I love the pauldrons on the shop armor.
You use the word
so cool.
tacit. I didn't.
There's honestly like
If I had to choose in-game, dude, this looks so good. Look at this.
Fancy
the
games like that.
MTX is focused on collection,
Yeah,
right?
in-game.
It's not like we're trying
In-game.
to like, put only the cool stuff in one channel or the other.
Oh,
There's
thumbs
stuff.
up.
There's awesome stuff to collect from the game and the show.
What I don't like, they turn off the comments on that video. Why? Why, Blizzard?
And like you said earlier, like
Oh.
mix and match, create your own fantasy.
Is that is Necromancer? Well, I like the helm on the shop. Fuck, man, look at this helm. Way better than this, I gotta say. On shop helm look way better. But I like the boots and this this
Which is really
really
see,
good.
we're talking
Yeah.
Engage with.
pickle challenges.
Pinnacle challenge.
Pinnacle.
I think
Did I say
I
pickle
honestly heard
challenges?
We all heard pickle
zombies
challenges.
and pickles is
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right.
There
Okay.
we
Well,
go.
fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So
Throw in
maybe,
some mayo in there.
At
It's a
SummerSlam.
sandwich.
With
see,
slaw.
this is the level of respect that Joseph Pipe wore since
This level of respect, these guys are crazy.
he gets on Diablo 4.
Oh, you gotta love them, You gotta love them. Yeah, as Blizzard is crazy this is, and at least I like when they're laughing. I like seeing them when they're laughing and this, they fool around. I wish that just product what they're getting out, guys. I wish really that is good. I really wanted to believe in them. It's all of look, man. Why so much the people saying when you angry on somebody or something, I guess, because towards that, for example, towards the other person, towards the other person, that if you're angry on that person, that you actually if you are angry towards other person, you actually have a feeling, some sort of feeling towards that person. So I like Blizzard because I playing Blizzard games from back in a Diablo 1, Diablo 2, classic vanilla World of Warcraft, and all my life, Blizzard is always was number one. And I don't want it to, trashing on retail or the Blizzard. And I don't want to do that. It makes me cry in a bit. It's just, I don't want to do that. I want to be successful company. I really want it. That we're getting, if it's a successful and nice company, that we're gonna get a nice product. Nice games we're gonna get. So that's what it's about. That's what I want. I don't want it to be failed. I don't want to trash these guys. What the fuck, man? What, are you kidding me? I love these guys. I want it to be successful. I want it to be this guy's successful. They want to be this really good Diablo game, but we'll see.
I'm looking forward to the pickle challenge. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, same. Okay, so basically, we want to make sure that we've got these new big challenges for players to go and engage with every time we release a season. And as we go, we'll continue to add more depth to this. One thing we want to be very careful about is we're not looking to just sort of like arbitrarily continue to make the game longer and longer and longer and longer to play.
Right.
That's not the goal. Again, we are balanced around hitting level 100, earning your Paragon points, getting all of your legendary unique items. That's the real focus of power progression for the player. We want to provide new and distinct opportunities for players to kind of express that power and new goals in the chase over the course of the season, without necessarily making like just more stuff that you have to go through in order to play the game. So yeah, things we're very excited about. New bosses, new major encounters, new dungeons, new things. And then as we see how players are reacting to the game as it is, we'll continue to build in that direction as well.
Yeah, and I think it's really interesting when we talked about like side quests and things. I think it's also true kind of for the end game is that we may use seasons to experiment with new in-game features, and then if it's working really well, we might decide to keep it. If it's not working quite so well, we may have it leave with the season, and then maybe bring it back later. And what I like about the kind of quarterly seasonal flow we have going is that it allows us to experiment a little bit.
No. I'm sorry, guys. Fucking shit.
The level of respect. Power progression.
I think it's also true kind of. Then if it's working really well, we might
I press 0 on the keyboard.
keep it. If it's not working quite so
Sorry.
well, we may have it leave with the season, and then flow we have go 3 months.
Particularly as it relates to content, these mechanical.
What's us to make from the shop and battle
Yeah,
pass.
it's like I said earlier. This is ultimately going to be a conversation, and as we see how players are actually playing Diablo 4, that's going to help us advise us on how we want to build Diablo 4.
Corpse exploding necro look. I'm looking for a corpse exploding necro.
I think we got you covered.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have
I didn't do nothing now.
stay tuned.
Necro look. I'm looking for a corpse exploding necro.
I think we got you covered.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have to
That is their fault. That is not mine. Sorry, guys, about
stay
this.
tuned for a future season.
Okay, good to know.
And I will
covered.
say, like, I know we glossed over it really quickly, but we were talking about like meta changes and things like that, and like balancing and whatnot. That is included in the feedback. That is incredibly important for hearing from players related to that.
Yeah, I don't want to skip over that either. Thank you, Adam, for calling that out. So, if Diablo 4 is a game about choice, we want to make sure that we don't allow balance issues persist so long that they start to kind of interrupt or disrupt that choice that we're trying to provide for players. We don't want like any one particular build to feel so powerful that there's not a reason to play other builds within a season. So we want to make adjustments to make sure that player builds that might not be seeing as much play and get buffed and adjusted appropriately to make sure that they do see more use as time goes on. That is important to us. We will be making those changes on a regular basis.
Yeah, we don't want one way to play. We want every class and to have builds that all are equally as effective in terms of being successful. We don't want to be like only Whirlwind Barbarians can succeed, so only everybody's playing.
Yeah, that's the ideal. The reality is that every season will be like something that's a little bit more powerful than something else. We just want to make sure that the distinction, the divide there is not so great that it feels like you're making the wrong choice mathematically to ever play anything beyond whatever's considered meta for that moment.
Right. Well, right. It's not like RPG players are min-maxers at all. They never try to do the most with the least ever.
No.
Joe,
like,
dead
shoot,
man.
I'm not signing up for that. I think at all. They never try to do the most with the least ever.
No.
Joe,
like,
dead
shoot,
man.
I'm not signing up for that. I think in the spirit of managing expectations and ripping band-aids off, I do think there's something we haven't talked about that we should at least say, knowing that we haven't talked about, which is leaderboards. I think the notion that I think people with Diablo 3
leaderboards.
D2R as an example, the main thing about the D2R season is a leaderboard. And so just saying that in the early seasons, at least for season 1 and 2, there will not be a leaderboard. And that is something, again, as I said, a lot of stuff's already in flight. We understand the importance of leaderboards. We understand people wanting to be competitive in their PvE play, competitive in their build play, be able to show
I don't want to be competitive with anyone when I'm playing the freaking Diablo game, dude. Leaderboards.
mastery of certain
Who gives a fuck?
things, and that's so it's definitely on our backlog. That is a thing we're working.
I bet this is so small percentage. Just here, just like this. You know, the people that just really cares about leaderboards. Fuck.
Towards provide the player community with leaderboards as we move forward through seasons, but it's not something you're going to see in season 1 and potentially not in season 2. Again, I'm just managing expectations, so you're not yelling at me on Twitter after. We hear you. We know we want it. We're working on it. It's just not going to be there at launch or
That's right.
season 1 and 2.
That's right. So we're going to take the time to do them right. We'll bring them online as soon as we can.
Awesome. Well, I know we have a lot of questions here, and we've been collecting questions through chat and so forth like that. So I did want to go into at least a little bit of Q&A from people in chat. So if you guys have questions, feel free to throw them in chat, and we'll try to answer as many as possible. But I know we did touch on this really quickly as we're collecting these questions right now. But when will season 1 launch?
Mid-July, mid to late July.
Mid to late July.
So I mean, the reason around the timing is twofold. One is we want to make sure that we will launch this season, we launch it into the best state the game can be in to accept that season. We don't, there's a launch of a game of this scale there can always be some things that we have to work through and settle in. But two is just as Joe talked about, you need to be able to get through the campaign before you start the season. So by having enough time in the
Yeah, you need to get through the campaign to start the season. Okay.
what we call the preseason, and so in the preseason, Kagan. No battle pass because it's a preseason, but there will be basically a sort of a reduced scope shop, yes?
Yeah, there'll be some things you can buy. You can sort of get a sense of what we have. There's, armor sets, mounts, and mount armors, and then there's some other cool things like emotes and head.
Emotes. I hate emotes. Fucking shit in Diablo. In any game, I don't like emotes. Fuck. This isn't kid's phone. This game. Or something, you know what I mean. Fuck.
So, like, if you die on the field of battle, you can leave behind a monument that is.
Oh, emotes.
As said, hardcore players, careful of PvP. When you die, you're dead.
Yeah, dead forever.
Dead forever.
Yeah.
So
in the game.
In the game. No. We come to your house. We know where you live.
We don't have that kind of.
We know where you live.
Dead forever.
Yeah.
So
in the game.
No. We come to your house. We know where you live.
We don't have that kind of budget.
I
Like
thought that was
Snow Crash.
I thought that was our Butcher April Fool's thing.
It
We
is-
come
it
to your
is.
house and we kill you.
True hardcore mode. So
Rob, look at him. Listen, Rob, what the fuck?
that is a popular question that we've gotten where people.
I like Rob. He was working before in Gears of War with Cliff Blazinski. How is he called? Cliffy B. You know, he was quite cool. And I was really sad that he left Microsoft, actually, the team that was working Gears of War. So yeah, and he was working with Cliffy, Rob, and now he's on Blizzard and Diablo team.
We're confused
He's gaming director right now.
hey, if you die in hardcore, like, do you
Cliffy is not working in the games anymore.
start
He
off,
did
with
something,
gear or
but
something
not anymore.
like,
Start again.
Yeah, you
start
start
all
again.
over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
And in PvP too.
But,
Yes.
and that speaks to something that as we talk about the shop and customization, is one of the things is that when you buy one of the things that's sort of different, the battle pass, as you talked about, is the armor and those sorts of things are class agnostic. That when I buy something or when I get something in the battle pass, I can apply it to whatever class I'm playing. But the shop is different because the shop you can actually target. I can go and say, oh, I want this necromancer look, and it's not, and it doesn't go
And
across.
it's very specific to like the necromancer fantasy.
Right, but it's not character based; it's account based. So if I, for whatever reason, roll 5 necromancers, I can apply that armor to all 5 of them. Right.
All future necromancers that you ever create.
any
So for
necromancer in
the
the future.
infinite rogue,
Okay, that is good. That actually, if you buy something in a season, you will have this again in the next season, if I understand this correctly.
like me, it's I'm gonna get a lot of value.
right. Okay, great.
All right, I'm gonna try to pronounce these names, and some of them are easy, thankfully. But I'm
General Manager Diablo, Rod Ferguson. Community Lead Diablo, Adam. Joe is Associate Game Director. Okay. Kagan Clark is Director Product Management. Director Product Management. Okay.
I'm gonna try to include people.
I was gonna
with
say, like,
these
he's like, I'm
names.
gonna try this,
what
but Bob asks.
That's a
and
great-
you're like, good job, Adam. You nailed that
It's a
one.
great disclaimer.
Pat myself
so-
on the back there. So we have a question from Negative Capable. If we get the premium battle pass late, is the favor retroactively applied?
It is. Like,
If we get the premium battle pass late, is the favor retroactively applied?
it is. Like, you will earn the favor, and then it will unlock the tiers that, like the premium tiers that you didn't unlock because you hadn't unlocked the premium battle pass yet.
Yeah, like you'll still earn everything in the free track as well. Like you're kind of making progress
Okay.
the whole time.
The whole
It's just a
time.
question
Yeah.
whether or not
That's
when you
good.
get the premium versions when you get to get all the premium rewards you
Yeah,
have
then
unlocked.
it'll just suddenly unlock all those like locked premium tiers that you already went through.
And just a reminder, premium tiers just being obviously the cosmetics blessings are part of the free.
That's
track.
right.
All right. That was interesting. Okay. See ya, guys. Thank you so much. See ya.